Hi friends. Okay, so we are gonna do a soul blueprint reading today. Before I did turn on the camera, or well, I'm recording on my laptop regardless. Before I started recording, there was like this sense of things not working well, like a bunch of mishaps. Mercury's not even in retrograde right now, but kind of felt like that. Like everything is just like not working out how it's supposed to. I thought my mic wasn't working. I thought my audio was broken. I thought it wasn't working. And then I realized I put earbuds in and I replayed all of my test footage and there was sound. Everything was working perfectly fine, but when I tried playing it without my earbuds in, I couldn't hear anything. So that energy to me feels like things look like they're not working out. There's a lot of discombobulated energy. I think it's all just a part of a journey for whoever this person is that I'm reaching out to. And I feel like I've done a lot of shuffling while rambling. So that's also interesting. I feel a little out of breath. So I'm gonna heed all of that as a part of this soul blueprint reading. I feel like this soul that is meant to get this energy possibly is like a very scattered, all over the place, very busy kind of energy. Okay, we got Starseer, which is all about the higher self and understanding our connection to the higher self, and Harmonic Flight. Those are interesting. I'm gonna have to sit with this energy for a sec. I feel like this is somebody who very easily attaches to the energy of other people. I'm feeling like it could be a mutable sign. Very easily attaches and makes connections with other people, incorporating their energy into their own. I think this could add to that busyness, to that scatteredness. Interesting. We'll get another Beyond Lemuria card here. The cat's running in the background. The Infinite. The Infinite. And I see in here there's an infinity symbol. This is about, the higher self, infinite connectivity to source here. The Infinite. And it seems like they somehow have the energy to hold it all together, to do all of it. Somehow they're able to keep the power going long enough to keep moving. I think it's the connection. I said one more, but I'm shuffling again, so I must need another one after the Infinite. Just this power and this connection to source is so strong, but there's also this feeling of just having too much energy to... It's just so interesting. It's just a lot. It's just a lot bubbling under the surface here. I said bubbling. There are bubbles in this card. I wonder if that's why. Let me get one more of these. I guess two more. They jumped out. Reclaim Your Energy, which was in another soul blueprint reading. And then Unique Gifts. Yeah, so I think one of the unique gifts of this being and this soul here is that they are able to hold all of this together for other people, really connect and incorporate other people's energy. But at the end of the day, because they recognize their own higher self, they have a gift for balancing that and getting back into their own energy. Now, I don't know if it's through like spending time alone or through having different practices that, reconnect, maybe like meditation, reconnecting to source. With unique gifts here, coming out with Reclaim Your Energy. That is so interesting. Yeah, I feel like this soul is here to kind of, what's the word? to be in community while also standing in integrity. A lot of these soul blueprint readings do have some similarities, and I find that interesting. I think a lot of people who come to my readings, the moon peeking out, stuff behind the scenes, under the surface of the water. Interesting. I think you're just all similar people. I think we're all deep thinkers, maybe deep feelers, maybe people who have a lot of integrity and just really understand themselves. And if you feel like you don't understand yourself, again, I'm feeling like it could be because you're very often in the presence of others, but I do think that you have the ability to regain strength because of whatever practices these are, or whatever you do behind the scenes. That really brings back your peace. I'm also realizing I've been shuffling different than I usually do, which is very, very interesting to me. I feel like my shuffling has shifted for all of these soul blueprint readings I've been doing, and it's very interesting. So, see, why is the soul here? What is the frequency, the signature of the soul? Okay, some of these came out in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like a lot of emotions are inside because of this connection with all other people. These unique gifts could have to do with this resilience. We have strength in reverse. This feeling like you have to keep it together for other people. It's having to keep it together for other people and recognizing that your place here is bigger. It is for people. It is not just a personal, selfish life that you're here to live. You're here to learn to be humble, but also stand in integrity, which is beautiful. We have justice here. I feel like there is, in this embodiment, this being, this soul that is here to uphold community, to care about what other people think, to make sure other people are good, with a deep compassion for other people. There's also a need for them to seek balance and for any connections that drain their energy to be severed. And the reason for this, Ace of Cups, is because this soul has so much compassion for other people, so much faith, so much hope, and so much integrity that they do anything they can for other people, but not themselves. And when justice is served and the taking turns into a balance, right? When things aren't taken, but then there's actually a receptivity of the people that the soul cares for and those people caring for them, then that's where the true sense of fulfillment comes from for this soul. This soul is here to recognize fulfillment through community and other people, but when they reciprocate, they're here for reciprocal energy, and it might take a while to learn that we need to spend a lot of time with supportive and healthy connections and ask for help. I think this is a soul who is here to recognize that they are here to lean on community, no matter how independent they feel or that they are. It's okay for them to lean on other supportive people in their life. In fact, it's very important for these unique gifts to come up. I think there are probably more gifts. Let's look into that. What gifts does this soul bring to other people in this lifetime? What gifts does this soul bring? Use the Prism Oracle. Whoop. Intuition. This could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be, but this is a very intuitive, compassionate soul. That is a beautiful gift. Maybe this is somebody who brings the perfect words at the right time, who intuitively knows what someone's feeling, so they can kind of offer a supporting hand or shoulder to the people around them. Interesting. Passion. Fear. This is somebody who has enough power that when anyone comes to them with a problem, they can guide them. They can guide them because of this deep sense of empathy and understanding of the situation. You know, this passion and intuition together, it really makes me feel like this is somebody who so deeply cares and is empathetic that they feel and sense exactly what's happening. And they're able to offer support and strength to people in their community or their family or their friends, or you know, it's frustration. You know, people might come to them with their frustrations, with their issues, and this person, this soul, is able to offer them intuitively exactly the right message to help them. And I'm also feeling like there's a need for balance, because after all of that work, after all of that, you know, passion put into other people's situations, after all of that hard work and labor for other people's success, for other people's strength, for other people's, you know, supporting other people, this person may not have had enough of that themselves. And so they're leaning on the divine for that. They're leaning on this faith and trust that they have. But it can take a lot. And when you are dealing with that for such a long time and helping people for such a long time, it can make you kind of, it can make you feel exhausted, like you are lacking, like you need rest. Rest came out. I think this person's success, it comes from how much this soul helps people, because this soul understands the flow. I'm feeling big water sign energy. Big water sign energy. They are in the flow of this connectivity with other people. When they're connecting with other people, they're in a flow of understanding the undercurrent of emotion. They understand what's happening in each individual person, so they can offer them exactly what they need. I just feel this soul is so deeply compassionate, so beautiful, possibly a water sign, gives and gives and gives and gives. And I think it's finally time for this realization that when you build community, when you build these bonds, that those beings, those other souls can be there to support you, to uplift you, to strengthen you, to help you out if you need it. You know, ask someone for help and then you can rest. Ask for some help, ask for some support, and it'll be easier to not have to carry everything yourself. And I think this soul is here embodied to live a beautiful life of helping and nurturing other people, and then finally being able to recognize how much that they have always had the same and always deserved the same. I have ideation and ghost here. I feel like this soul, oh man, this soul, I love, this is crazy, all of these cards together. I feel it. Ideation, ghost, love, pain in reverse, illumination, consciousness, and anxiety. I feel like all of this turmoil, stress, burden, weight, comes from just believing that there is a disconnection, that all of the people you help are separate from you, and therefore you cannot be helped in the same way. Strength, again. But this love, the illumination of your pain, of your thoughts, of your ideas about yourself, your self-worth, what you are capable of, what you are meant for, what the purpose is, why you give so much and can't receive. It's all just very much a mental thing, and the truth is the soul deserves the world, and not so it can carry it. Not so it can carry the entire world on its shoulders and keep moving alone, but so that it can actually connect. The soul is here to connect reciprocally. Not alone. Not to be alone. Not to keep it all in and keep moving. This one's just, yeah, I got flow, and then I looked and it's sadness. It's exactly what I started feeling. I feel such deep compassion as somebody who has been here in my life, as somebody who has understood that we feel alone sometimes. We experience a lot. We give, and we feel like it's not possible to receive anything in return. We don't need anything in return. We have to be humble. We don't deserve anything in return. This is just being a good person. This is just being morally upstanding. This is just, this is what we do. No, people like us, people like you, deserve so much. And I promise you that there are people that reciprocate. There are people that feel just as deeply. There are people that love just as deeply. There are people who want to support, want to uplift, want to strengthen. But I feel like we get this idea when we're like this, but we have to be so humble that we can't even feel feelings. Feelings are not something that can be shared. And the truth is that they are everything. They are everything. And when we have our good communities, good relationships, healthy, supportive relationships, we are able to express this. And when we are able to express this, we are able to reciprocate. We are able to receive just as much as we give. And receiving is not selfish. Receiving is the inherent nature of energetic communion, if you will. Weird word. I don't know why I said communion. But really that's what it is. When you are in a container with another being, there is an energy exchange. That is what all things are. All things are energy exchanges. Now, if you believe that you are just supposed to give all of your energy and then receive nothing, then what are you? Are you a black hole, or are you a living, thriving being? Which one do you choose? You are not meant to be drained and then be null and void and empty. You are meant to live fully, powerfully, stand in your power, stand in integrity, radiate your light, so that when people receive your light, they start radiating light, and then you're both just radiating light. And when we all radiate light and there's no black holes siphoning any of our energy, then it's just vibrant light, just vibrant, bold light. And it's like, it's never ending. It's a reciprocal energy. But when we are not in those supportive communities, then of course we're gonna feel drained. We're gonna feel a pit in our stomach, and we're not gonna be able to move forward. The biggest thing is, I think, resting to find your light. There is no success without equilibrium. If you cannot get back into homeostasis, then you can't help any of these people that you're here to help either. And then it just goes bad. Ask for help, ask for support. I hope this gets taken the right way, because I feel like it's just a lot of energy, and it kind of got me in my feels. I think that's why, yeah, I'm gonna end it there, because I'm just very familiar with this energy, and I want to see this soul thrive. So, all right, thank you.